A captain. "We need to gather fresh sticks for the nest," said Jay, snapping Jim's thoughts back to the here and now. "And make sure there's enough grain," added Jake. This didn't make sense. His brothers hated having to help around the place. He did too. Nest work was so boring. "What's the rush?" "It's Saturday," Jay said, trying to nudge him out of his bed of twigs. "So?" Jake pecked at him from the other side. "The day we go to see Billy Beak, remember?" "As long as we do our chores," Jay nodded. Finally, Jim started paying attention. Billy Beak. "Why didn't you say so?" he chirped, bounding out of the nest. "Come on, we've got sticks to find." Billy Beak lived in a damp and somewhat spooky cave in a remote part of Birdie Island. Most folk gave him a wide berth, probably because he was extremely grumpy and more than a little rude. All Billy wanted was to be left alone. Woe betide anyone who wandered too close to his cave. They soon felt the sharp end of his beak. Not the Hawkins brothers. They loved Billy. In fact, the old hermit was their biggest hero, literally. Billy Beak was the largest eagle you've ever seen, absolutely massive, which was another reason why most birds were scared of him. The Hawkinses had been warned against disturbing Billy from the day they'd hatched. As with most things in life, the Hawkinses ignored this advice, and for a very good reason. Billy told the best stories about life on the open sea. Long ago, the eagle had been a sailor. He had traveled far and wide, seeing things that other birds could only dream about. He was also surprisingly fond of the Hawkins brothers. They were the only birds he tolerated, and he would thrill them every Saturday night with swashbuckling sagas and terrifying tales. This evening was no different. "And you defeated the ferocious octopig on your own?" repeated Jim, eyes wide as Billy finished yet another of his stories. "And found the lost city of Piglantis?" gasped Jay, staring up at the enormous bird. "With its mountains of glittering gems?" whispered an awe-struck Jake. Billy's massive beak creaked as he smiled. "And all before breakfast," he boomed. "Wow," said the Hawkinses in unison. Billy yawned and began to rub his eyes. "Can you tell us another?" asked Jim hopefully. "Another! Another! Another!" chanted his brothers. "In a minute," Billy rumbled, his hooded eyes closing. "This old seabird needs 40 winks. Telling stories is exhausting, you know, especially when you get to my age." "Aw," complained Jim, but Billy was all